Andrew, this is Caleb, and I'm from US Auto Care Recorded Line. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing great. Thank you so much for asking. Right now, actually, I'm just calling to let you know that our company just recently dropped down the rates on auto insurance, and I do believe you already have a car insurance, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Now, since you do have it, we are not asking you to make any changes or buy anymore. We are going to provide you some free no-obligation quotes. If you like it, you can give us a call back in the future whenever you shop around. So just want to make sure how many cars you have.
2.
2 cars? Perfect. I got you here. And which insurance company are you with? Are you with Geico, State Farm, Progressive?
Progressive.
Any idea how long you have been with them for?
Maybe like 2 years. I tend to shop around, because they get really expensive otherwise.
Okay, got you. Got any accidents or tickets in past 3 years, or you are a safe driver? No tickets, no accidents?
No tickets, no accidents, thank God.
Perfect. And you just told me you got what kind of cars you drive. Like, what was the year, make, and model? Still driving that Chevy Silverado?
Yeah, that's the that's more like a vacation kind of car, like for long drives. It's like a commuter car.
Chevy Silverado. Do you remember the year on that Silverado?
2008.
2008. Okay. I got you here. And what was the second one?
My daily driver is a 2006 Toyota Camry.
Camry, perfect. 2006 Toyota Camry. And is your address is
Correct, yes.
got you. And it is in Richardson?
Right.
Okay. The code on there is 75080. Perfect. And I got your first and last name with me. I don't want you to mispronounce it. I'll spell that for you.
Correct.
Thank you very much. And the last thing, what's your date of birth?
June 22nd, 1989.
June 22nd, 1989. Thank you very much.
Uh-huh.
All right. Thank you so much for your cooperation. That was just pretty much information which we was looking to verify for our quotes. Now, would you mind? I'm going to put you on a very brief hold here for a few seconds only, and I will be right back to let you know while we're offering the auto insurance, okay?
Okay, sure.
Would you mind? Can I know how old are you?
34.
34, okay. Perfect. Bear with me. Bear with us?
Yes.
Thank you very much for staying on the line. We appreciate your time, dear. Now, in order to give you an accurate quote on your auto insurance, see what we offer you today, I got Louis with me on the line. He's a licensed agent here in Texas. He will put together a quote for you, okay?
Okay.
Louis, you can take over, and thank you both. Thank you very much. Good afternoon. This is Louis from Allstate. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. Go ahead and help you out here with a quick quote for you, man. It looks like we have currently 2 vehicles, Chevy and Toyota Camry.
Correct. Safe.
Okay. All right. Fantastic. Perfect. All right. And it looks like you're insured through Progressive. Have you been with them at least 1 year with Progressive?
Yeah, I think I did 2 years, and we just did a renewal. I should have shopped for the renewal, but I was just really lazy about it. Plus, I was on vacation. It's like, yeah, sure, we'll renew. Probably should have shopped around. Because I know that when you stay with a carrier for long enough, they raise your rates, and you're like... They rely on people just being lazy and being like, yeah, sure, let's renew, why not? And not shopping around.
Okay, gotcha. Well, the good part is that you can always cancel. You need to wait until, that renewal to kick in again.
Yeah, good.
If we're able to offer you something good, man, just one call away. Right now, go over here. The last 3-4 years, have you been involved in any type of accidents, driving violations?
No.
your address, do you own this property or you're renting?
Renting.
Renting. Okay. All right. Fantastic. Perfect. Let's get started then with the quote. Is there any other driver that we need to add on the quote today?
No.
No other driver. Okay. All right.
Ooh.
Perfect. You're renting. All right. And it's a 2008 Chevy Silverado, right?
Correct.
Okay. 2008. Chevrolet Silverado. Is it 1500, 2500?
1500.
1500. Okay. All right. Perfect. Now we got this one added. Let's get the other one. Let's see what Camry, if I'm not mistaken, is that 2006?
Yes.
Okay. Camry. Is this one the LE, SE, XLE?
I think it's an SE. I can double check, but I'm pretty sure.
Okay. All right. 4 or 6 cylinder?
I think it's 4. It's quite old.
4. Okay. All right. Very nice. Pretty good car, man. I bought this car back in 2005. It was my very first car that I bought myself. So, very reliable. Okay. All right. Perfect. Got both vehicles here. I'm going to be ordering the consumer report. That's going to be taking a look at your current insurance history, if there's any accidents, claims, driving violation, and some credit history, but it won't be doing a hard pull on you, okay?
Right.
All right. Got that. Bear with me one sec.
Uh-huh.
All right. Very nice. Now let's go over here. Is there any vehicle currently financed, or they're both paid off?
They're both paid off because, again, they're quite old. I wanted to get a new car, but I mean, have you seen the market? Ever since COVID, it's just
I have.
not
Fortunately, I
not
have.
worth it. Not worth it.
Yeah, it's the market for new cars. It's too crazy. I guess you are looking to get a new car. Strongly suggest you to get like a maybe 2 years old, like a 20, 21, 22, and depreciation on those vehicles are going to be like very significant. Maybe with some miles on it, some few thousand miles on it, but definitely saving a lot of money. Over here, they're both paid off. The Chevy, the Silverado, how long ago did you bought it?
I want to say like 8 years ago, something like that.
8 years. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. And what about the Camry?
Probably like 10 years ago. I've had these for a long time.
Okay. Perfect. Very nice. All right. Is there a vehicle that you use more?
Definitely the Camry, because it's like a, commute vehicle. Silverado's more for like some friend needs help moving something, or we're gonna go down to Austin for something. Like, I call it a vacation car, but it's kind of a dumb way to put it. But yeah, definitely Camry.
Okay, perfect. Got it. All right. All right. Very nice. Okay, so on the consumer report, it's not detecting the insurance. Do you happen to have your policy number with you? We can do override here.
Okay. It appears to be 08 083793730.
Perfect. 083793730.
Yes.
All right. And do you know how much you have with them for bodily injury liability?
I think I just picked the minimums because, being a safe driver is like, why would you want more than that? So
Okay.
they just recommended me, just pick the Texas state minimum. I'm like, yeah, sure, why not?
They told you that?
I mean, most insurance agents, they're going to try to save you money. So they're like, yeah, just pick whatever is the minimum required by the state and move on. And I'm like, okay, sure. I mean, given like how expensive medical bills are, it's probably not enough, but then if the other person has insurance, then wouldn't they? So it gets complicated.
Yeah, it depends. Like, I'll explain you now how that works. It sounds like you already know how, you have an idea how this works. The thing is with the liability, when you don't have enough limits, you're at fault in an accident and something bad happened to the other person, like physically, they can go against you.
Yeah.
They will open a claim, and if they don't have enough coverage, they can open the lawsuit. And that's when having higher liability limits help out. And I've seen it a lot. I was doing insurance before in Florida, and they go crazy, those lawsuits.
Of course, yeah.
Matter of fact, Florida has 78% of the lawsuits in the entire nation for insurance lawsuits. So you can imagine how crazy it is over there.
It'd be nice to see the breakdown though, because I know for homeowners insurance with my family, their liability would be like $100K, but then for medical it's only like $2,000 or $3,000, and obviously that's not going to cover anything. So you could get liability for vehicular damage up to like $50,000, because that's the cost of a new car. But if you're also liable for someone's medical expenses, that can be hundreds of thousands of dollars, because medical is so expensive, and if they don't have insurance, like health insurance, so I guess there's split liability between liability towards their property and them themselves, and one's more expensive than the other.
Yeah. No, actually, for the homeowners, it works a little bit different.
Yeah.
That medical payment coverage that they offer, it's more for the residents. It's not for like people have some, like any injuries. They're not your visitors.
Yeah.
I mean, your homeowners or people living on the property. So if something were to happen on the property, let's say, I don't know, you have someone working on your house and they get injured and they have like really bad damage, like physical damage, they will go through the liability. The medical payment will be covering more for homeowner and people living over there.
Oh, that makes sense.
Not that big.
Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
That's Jordan's right now.
All right. Yeah. Now, Alejandro, a quick question. Are you currently paying monthly, or you paid in full?
It's just a pay in full. I don't remember precisely how much it was, because it was like a renewal. I want to say it's like $400 or something. I don't know. I can check my bank statements, but it's one of those. Well,
Okay.
cost of owning a car. So
100 in full for the 6 months.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see. A little bit better coverage. Okay. All right. Perfect. So we have the quote here, but that amount that I'm getting now, it's higher to that $400 for the entire term. We're a little bit over 3 times that. So I don't know if you can double check that was the full amount. It's not a monthly payment.
Yeah, it sounds more like what they quoted me for monthly, and I give them a 6 month. Well, I mean, what do you see on your end? I can either way. I can double check it and say. Oh, someone's at the door.
Well, on my end, we're getting $263 monthly payment, which is not bad for two vehicles.
Definitely.
And I was doing a bundle with the renters as well with your property.
Oh, well, that's even better. Plus renters insurance.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
So,
And then we have higher limits to the liability. We have 5,100 for bodily injury, 50,000, 100,000, and 100,000 for property damage. So that's for the other vehicle or the property that you hit.
yeah.
If there's like a billing tab on your app that it shows if there's like a payment scheduled for next month or something, that'll tell us if you're paying 400 full term or monthly.
Oh, you were right. It was $1,873 for 6 months. Yeah, because obviously 400 for like 6 would be great.
Oh, man.
Yeah. With their garbage minimums too. With their garbage Wow.
Oh man. Oh my God. Question: do you have full cover with them, or you only have liability?
I think it's just liability. Again, their targets are like, yeah, we'll just give you the cheapest possible thing to get you on the road, so they don't give you anything fancy. They're just like.
All right, let's see. We can calculate liability here. I mean, cover of both vehicles is to compare where we at. And well, look at that. Higher coverage, uninsured motorists, personal injury protection, comprehensive and collision in both vehicles, roadside service, and bundling two without renters for your property. We are at $423. So same price that you're paying with a lot more coverage.
It's fantastic.
So if you want to have your vehicles protected and higher liability, I think this is the way to go. If you want to, let's save a little bit more and you're okay with not having protection for the cars, if they're paid off already and you own them for a long time, that's your decision too. I'll give you both ways and how you want to proceed.
I mean, the tricky part is that obviously, like, they're old, so they're not worth very much to begin with. But then if something happens to them, I need to buy a new one anyway, which is going to be really expensive. So how does that work? Like, if you're, let's say a Camry is worth like, I don't know, $4,000, whatever. They're worth basically nothing these days. You would just get paid out that value, right? So if a new car is $50,000, you're just on your own.
So if you have comprehensive and collision, that's what makes the policy full cover. They both do exactly the same thing. They repair the car if it can be repaired, or they give you the actual cash value at the moment of the accident.
Okay.
So let's say, God forbid, you have an accident tomorrow, and tomorrow in the market your car is worth, let's use your $4,000, for example. I have no idea to find out what's the value.
Yeah.
But if that's the value of the car in the market, that's what you're getting.
This is Louis from Allstate. We were on the phone a couple minutes ago. Call got disconnected. When you get a chance, give me a call to 972-216-1336, 972-216-1336. Thank you.
I tried to follow up with Louis to find out who US Auto Care is and why they called me, even though my number's on the do not call list, or how they even assumed that I have a car, a Silverado, and a license when I have neither of those things. But unfortunately, Louis no longer works for Allstate. That's what happens when you take as long as I do for follow-ups. People quit. However, I believe in naming and shaming, so Allstate is using these sketchy third parties to get insurance leads, and I'm leaving the phone number up. This appears to be the page of the office he used to work for. He's obviously not the agent that runs the office, but, she might know who US Auto Care is. Someone should ask her.